Hi everyone, Nick Kretikos of Nick's Seasonal Decor. I'm screaming, but hopefully that mic is picking up. So if you're watching me on the replay, be sure to comment down below replay and let me know if you can hear me okay. We picked out a mic, a new mic. The original one was a little funky, wasn't it, Alex? It was kind of, I don't know. So hopefully this one sounds good, nice and clear, and not too much of an echo. You know, granted, the space up here in my new studio is still very sparse with the high ceiling, so there probably is still a little bit of an echo, but let me know. Tonight, since we haven't designed live in a couple of nights, I figured we would make 2 reads, so let me know how that sounds. Last night, instead of going live, I posted a tutorial about creating a, what did we post last night? A berry basket tutorial. So if you haven't seen that, definitely check it out. But first things first, what I am going to do is I am going to send out a text to all of our friends that are a part of our texting alert program. So you can text me at 978-396-9150. I almost just gave away the keyword for the exclusive Wreath community, but if you just text me saying anything to that number in the description, you will be alerted every time I go live, anytime we have new exciting news, basically, with anything that we can share. So Alex is behind the camera tonight. She's wearing one of those puffy jackets, so it might make that sound, I didn't even realize.
It's cold in here.
It is cold, so.
We have Lynn watching from Ontario, Canada. We have Rebecca from Chicago.
Welcome, you guys. Sounds good. Can you hear me? Yeah, let me know if you can hear me. I definitely would appreciate that. But tonight, maybe Alex can show off some of these products. We're working with some things that we haven't worked with before in the past, which I'm really excited about. So you even pinned the comment for me?
Yeah.
Look at Alex. Hands up for Alex. Alex has been working incredibly hard. Hi, Melissa. So we have some of those. These are a fan favorite. These are going really fast. We designed with these in the exclusive Wreath community the other night with that snowman wreath. But with those, we're going to use some of Dad's. I think the only thing I chose here is the greenery. I think Dad, and maybe the ribbon. I think Dad chose everything else. So we're actually making 2 reads, but I'll show you the first one first. And you guys can let me know which of the 2 you want to see being created. So also, if you're catching a replay or watching live, doesn't make a difference. We have yet to choose more winners for the mystery boxes. So let me know down below if you're interested. And we'll choose our winners based off of who texts us. But we might choose 1 or 2 like we did the other night from who comments. So we'll go back and read them probably tomorrow. I'm pooped. When I get home tonight, I am going to take a hot shower because it is freezing here and I'm covered in glitter. And then movie night, Al?
Yeah.
And then movie night. So, all right.
Hi, Brittany.
Hi, Brittany.
Hi, Vicky. We have Vicky from Southern Indiana.
Welcome. So we've been to Indiana, well, not to Indiana, but we've driven through the whole state on our way to Illinois. And it looks like next month we will be in Illinois again, as well as Dallas, which is really exciting. I know Alex is coming with us to 1, so I think she wants to go to Dallas, though, right?
I like Dallas.
Alex likes Dallas. So we're going to start. Oh, well, let me show you the second wreath as well. Jackie says mystery box. So the second wreath kit, well, this wreath kit is $55 with everything you see here. I think it's, 10 products with the ribbon. Very economical. And then this kit is very simple, but I'm excited to create it because sometimes less is more and sometimes simplicity is key. So this kit includes a 14-inch grapevine. The other one's 18-inch. 14-inch grapevine, you get 2 of these sprays. We worked with these before, not live, but in the group we created those centerpieces. You get 2 of those, and you get this really pretty everyday ribbon. So whatever you have left over from this wreath, this would work year-round, right, Al?
Yeah.
I can see this in a fall wreath. I can see it for spring and summer.
Hi, Dad.
Hi, Deb. So which one do you guys want to see first?
Good Dad.
Oh, Dad?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so used to saying hi to Deb. So hi, Deb and Dad. I'm sure there's a Deb out there watching. Dad is watching. What do you guys think? Don't you miss Dad being here? Dad does like the morning shift, if you will. But let me know. Hands up, and Dad's watching so he can see if you raise your hand. Let me know. Should Dad film me, not tomorrow night, but in the next couple of nights? Let me know if you guys miss Dad because I love Alex, but she doesn't do the trick. There's nothing like Dad. No, I'm just kidding.
Ouch.
All right. Any comments for which one they want to see first? I mean, either way, both are getting done, but it's just if you guys are excited about one versus the other. Hi, Diane.
The icy blue.
The icy blue?
Yeah.
Okay. So while I'm adding the greenery to this, which I'm going to just essentially pull the pieces of greenery right out, like so. But while I'm doing that, let me know. Here's the ribbon. Should we do a funky bow, a traditional bow? I think those are the only two I would do for this. So let me know which of those two bows you like more. I think a funky would look nice. I don't know. You guys can let me know.
Hi, Linda. Hi, Joanne.
Hi, Joanne. Okay, so we have very limited amounts of this kit. We have, a limited amount of the other kit as well. But this one, I think we only have 10 because of the snowballs. So, if you want one, definitely snag it before it goes because I think this is good. This is the most we put into a kit, so I'm excited to see how it turns out.
Leslie says staying for both, so either one.
Thank you, Leslie.
Courtney says she's making a wreath and watching.
Hey, it can't get better than that. I love doing that too. The only issue is that when I record tutorials, I have to mute it, but I put my phone over there and I just watch while I'm kind of recording, and then I take a little bit of breaks watching lives, which is very dangerous. I do not recommend that because you'll just get caught up in it and then time passes by and the tutorial's not done. So be careful when you do that.
Brittany says, Alex, take advantage of this spa night when Dad records. Yes.
Right?
I know, right?
But we miss Dad. Dad hasn't been down here or over here in a while. Hi, Danae. Danae says, hey, Dad, I miss you so much. We love Danae. So, what's going to happen now is when we get home, Dad's going to be like, all right, maybe I'll come one night and record. You know how he is. All right, more of this greenery. And this is a really poofy greenery, but I like it.
Cindy says that blue is so pretty.
Right? It's like an icy blue. It's very cold, but I think this is the perfect greenery for it. Okay,
we have some funky bows.
Funky bows? That's what I was aiming for.
Don says traditional. Danae says funky. Susan says funky.
How many of you guys got your text? I sent it out, but I didn't realize this, Alex. When I sent out a text, I thought it was like instant, but I think it takes a couple of minutes for it to get to everybody.
Oh.
All right, the more you know.
I didn't know that.
Okay, our second bush of this greenery.
Barb says, I just ordered one of your kits, plus a lot more goodies.
Ooh.
I love your wreath kits.
Thank you, Barb. Yeah, who likes wreath kits, you guys? I enjoy making them. We haven't done one in a little while, I'd say. But they're always so much fun because it's all inclusive. You got everything down from the grapevine. The only thing you don't get is the pipe cleaner and then the tools to make it. But if you don't have a glue skillet by now, you're missing out because I'm using a dingy old crock pot. Not old and not dingy, but it takes forever to heat up, and even then, I still can make it work. So I love my glue skillet. Let me know if you're team glue gun or glue skillet. Team glue skillet all the way. I don't even know where my glue guns are.
Linda says, Steve isn't mad at us, is he?
No. Dad can answer that in the comments section, no. But he comes here bright and early. We have USPS picking up pretty much at like 11 each morning. So Dad comes here early. And then me and Alex come here after, and we kind of meet up and intermingle for a little bit. And then all of a sudden, Dad leaves. UPS comes. FedEx comes. I film during that whole process. And then funny thing today is we saw that we talked to the FedEx guy. And, whenever he comes, I'm always like, Alex, did you put the last label on? Or whatever the case may be with your orders. And today he goes, oh, my name's Alex. Because we asked him what his name was. So all of that time he probably, because we've seen him for weeks now, he probably thought I was yelling at him. But how many Alexes do you know? I don't know many. Look at that. Tell me that's not a lot of greenery right there.
So pretty.
I think this would look great if you bought, a couple extra and then did it all in the same direction, and then you have a work wreath that you can deal with. Okay, almost at 800 viewers. Keep those likes and shares coming, you guys, and I do see the stars coming through, so I appreciate that. Did we come to a conclusion bow-wise?
I think funky.
They think funky? All right, funky it is. So this ribbon, I think we have it in red. Yes, we do have it in red. We have it in buffalo plaid.
Mm-hmm.
Then we have it in black.
And gold.
Oh, we have it in black and gold, but it's velvet. That was a pretty kit we did. That was a teardrop swag for the wreath community.
We also have it in beige too, I think, right?
We have it, snowdrift edge. We have the snow on the edge with the beige and the white. That's not selling as fast as I thought it would, so I see. I'm glad because I get to keep a roll myself. But yeah, the exclusive wreath community, guys, is opening up in a few weeks, days-ish. But if you text me, you'll be the first to find out about it. And it's not like it's going to be open long. I'm thinking one weekend and that's it. because I wasn't planning on opening it until after the holidays. But I don't want you guys to miss out on all of the Christmas designs. We have so many more to get through, and the ones that we've made just in the last 2 weeks alone, I think is A, some of my best work, and B, some of my favorite work. So time for a funky bow.
And both of these kits are listed. This one is the icy blue kit, the one Nick's doing right now.
Yes.
And then the other one that he showed is the Rustic gingham kit.
Yes. So somebody said I know a few Alexes. So I know one other Alex. I think that's it. And most of the girls around here, if their name's Alexandra, it's not Alexandra, it's Alexandria. And they don't go by Alex. They go by Allie, Lexi.
I've never been an Allie or Lexi girl.
Ever. I think only me and you probably just thought of that one person that calls you it, you know?
Yeah.
But nobody else, I can't think of anybody else. And, you know, it's Alex or Al. My brother calls her Al. She's always been Alex to me. We're kind of like on a full name basis here. We don't abbreviate, you know, what was handed to us. That's what we do. All right. That's going to be a pretty bow.
Pretty color.
Right? What do you guys think of the icy blue? I want to work with the icy blue and red again. That was one of my favorite color combos of all time. And this is something, I think you could leave this up all winter long. I don't think it's Christmassy. I mean, snowflakes. We have snow up until April, May here. But in California and Texas and Louisiana, they probably don't want to see snowflakes when it's 102 out, right? But here, oh my gosh, the last 2 days, you guys, has got to be the coldest weather we've had. And I don't get cold. Alex knows that. I mean, sometimes I get chilly. I was freezing last night. I was freezing this morning.
Yeah, it's been cold. I'm surprised
Very
it hasn't
cold.
started snowing, honestly.
I mean, if it was icy out this morning, so if it starts to rain, it'll be snow really quick this week.
Betty says, love the funky bows.
Thank you, Betty.
Lola says next investment will be a glue skillet.
Yes, you have to get one. I thought you were referring to me. I have one at home, and I got to upgrade this one. But if you guys have been watching me for a while, you know for me to get rid of my old glue skillet, it broke. That's when I got rid of it. But this one, I mean, it works. I just have to think of it as like a not roast beef. What is it? Pot roast. I have to treat it like a pot roast. I have to turn it on and forget about it for hours on end. So sometimes when I'm in a rush, you know, I want to start a tutorial right away. I kick myself because I didn't preheat my crock pot. So that's why I always recommend specific tools to you guys for specific purposes, because it just doesn't work. And I'd be really upset if I recommended that to you guys. And because my normal glue skillet, it takes 3 minutes to heat up, right? When me and Alex go to film Home Talk early in the mornings, you know, I turn it on when I'm down there. By the time we prep a little bit, it's done. This, you got to wait for the seasons to change for this. So we'll take our tails. We just cut 2 long tails. I don't know how many loops I did, but if you want more in-depth bow tutorials, we do have them posted on Facebook, Instagram, even YouTube, that you can check out. So this one, we have 5 loops total.
People are saying it's a little hard to hear me. I'm sorry. I know Nick has a microphone on, which we got, about a week ago?
About a week ago, yeah.
So we're still testing it out.
Me and Alex are pretty dumb because we didn't even think about getting 2 mics.
I assume because I'm so close to the phone that usually I'm so loud when I hear the videos back. I'm like, oh, I gotta talk softer.
Yeah, so if it's either me being too quiet or it's Alex being too quiet, we should just pass the mic back and forth between sentences. Maybe that'll work. All right, so just dovetailing this bow real quick.
Hi, Lynn.
Hi, Lynn.
Hi, Jan. Jan's freezing in Tennessee, but she's also sick, but she has to watch your tutorials.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'm surprised that it's freezing there.
And I hope you're feeling better soon.
Yes, I hope you're feeling better. Mary says, Nick is wrong. Here in California, we would love to see snowflakes in our 102-degree weather. Yeah, I guess, you know, I think you take things for granted when you're with them, right? Like with anything. So we don't take the snow for granted. I take that back. That is a false statement. The first 2 times, it's absolutely stunning. Thereafter, forget about it. It's awful.
I would be fine if I never saw snow again. I'd be so okay with it.
I know. I agree with you. I really do. Snow is brutal.
We might be the only few people in New England that don't go like skiing,
yeah,
snowboarding. Like me and Nick are all set with
yeah.
that.
I mean, I'd say I'm an outdoorsy person to an extent. You know, you won't catch me snowboarding or skiing. You know, most people are like, well, don't shoot it down until you try it. I
You know
know.
what? Maybe
I know.
maybe we should put that on his bucket list, guys. And we need to see Nick
A
ski.
video.
I need to see Nick ski,
I need to see
honestly.
you ski. Alex trips over her own feet. I'm not sure she'd be good at it, but I think that, you know what? It'd be fun. I guess we won't shoot it down until we try it.
Yeah.
Even though we know what's going to happen. We just know.
Someone's gonna break a leg.
Somebody out there is going to break a leg. All right, so now we're going to fluff it out. I see your orders coming through, you guys, and it looks like maybe we might be out of these kits.
Someone's just said we might be out of them. They should be. I know one is listed under Icy Blue Kit, and the other one is a Rustic Gingham Kit. So
Rustic
you could
Gingham.
try actually just typing that in the search bar or going into kits.
Well, here's a quick little tip that we probably shouldn't say, but at the same time, it doesn't make a difference. When we list kits, we, pretty much wipe out most of the inventory, I'd say, for, keep in mind, I could have 1,000,000 of these, but if we only have 12 of these left over from, the orders, we can only make 5 kits, right? But, we always typically reserve a few, wouldn't you say, Alex?
Yeah.
So everything is still, if you just go to the contents of the kit, you still can find everything we used available for purchase. It's just not in kit form. And kits are the same exact price. There's no upcharge with kits. We just make it easy for you to purchase exactly what I'm using. Oop, don't let Dad see that. Well, if Dad was here, he would know that I missed a dovetail. Oh. But that's okay. Dad's going to watch the comments and be like, you know what? I think I gotta stay a little bit and do a live.
Julie says, in Ohio, it's been 28 at night, high 40s in the day, but Sunday it's supposed to be in the 60s. Wow, I didn't know Ohio got that cold. Yeah,
Ohio gets just as much, a little less snow than us, I think. They get a lot of snow, too. You know what blew my mind? I didn't know, well, first of all, for years, I didn't know Colorado got snow, which is pretty silly. But I didn't know Utah was as cold as it is. You said you were freezing when you went, but Utah is known for snowboarding and skiing and stuff like that, which beats me. Well, I don't do it, but I should have known that, right? Okay, so just pulling our long tails down, and then I can fluff it a little bit better afterwards. But that's how we're looking so far. Hands up if you like this. Born and raised in New England, and I miss the snow. We now live in Virginia. I thought Virginia gets some snow too, right? Could have sworn they got some snow at least. So I got to stand up for this. I want this bow to look as nice as possible. So it is confirmed next Thursday we have our largest order yet arriving, which I'm so excited about. So we'll have over almost 200, if not more, new products coming in. So stay tuned for that.
Thank you, Brittany.
Hi, Brittany.
Nancy.
Oh, it's our Brittany. Hey, Brittany.
Yeah. She's helping me out today.
She's awesome. Isn't she the best? Okay.
I get so focused on watching Nick that I forget.
And this is the only occurrence that she would ever say that in her life with, unless she's watching me eat and wants a piece. She's like a dog. Alex is like you know how dogs beg? Alex doesn't whine or anything like that, but she'll give you that look, and you got to give her a piece of whatever you're eating. But that's okay. That's probably the weirdest analogy, but it's true. It's true.
Debbie says beautiful.
All right, so it's fluffed out a little bit better. Now, isn't that a pretty ribbon? I love it. So we've been sending out tons of wreaths this week. We've been recording tons of content. And somebody the other night when I was decorating my Christmas tree said, does it ever, do you ever get bored of what you're doing? Or does it, do you never not want to do it? And I feel like this week especially, I've just been feeling so inspired. So I don't even look at this as a job. Even Alex, who isn't the biggest crafter there is, I mean, she still enjoys coming to work every day because there's, first of all, always something to do, something new to do. And always somebody new to interact with. But you guys got to understand that before this was a business, this was a passion, And I'm just lucky enough to be able to do this and keep it as a passion. So if you lose interest, keep it fresh, keep it fun. 2019 was a tough year. I was burnt out. And then what I said and decided was to just do what I want to make. And that's what I've done ever since then. And that's how I got my passion, not back, because I never lost it, but you guys get what I'm trying to say. Now we're breaking down these, and Dad chose these, and I think even though the color isn't the same because they're glittery and shiny, I think these are the perfect fit for this.
Hi, Bob. Bob says, of course, more goodies. Can you just keep my credit card on file?
Hey, Bob. Bob's order shipped out this morning, along with a lot of other orders too. So thank you all so much for all of the orders you've placed. Okay, fluff it out. And you can never be done with fluffing. The other night, too, somebody recommended that I add more blue to my Christmas tree. A couple more people. So I took home, I can't believe I forgot about it because I was planning on working them in. We had some beautiful, or have some beautiful blue velvet magnolias. And did I show you this morning, Alex, what it looked like in the tree?
No, not yet.
I think I did.
I don't think so.
Oh, maybe it was Yaya. It was definitely Yaya. But when we get home, you got to see because it's the perfect match. Me and Alex went to Walmart and we found a not blue velvet. That's why I didn't pick it up, but like a fuzzy dark blue, almost 900 viewers. Let's see if we can hit 1,000 tonight, you guys. Thank you all for the likes and shares. But it was like a throw, and I wanted to pick it up, and it just didn't. I don't think it was going to work as well as I would have thought. But tree skirts. I focus on the tree, not so much the skirt.
Marilyn says, unusual to see you use 2.5-inch ribbon.
Right, Marilyn? We've been using it a lot lately, actually. So I go through phases, too, just like you guys. Who remembers when I was a huge, huge burlap fan? I say that, but watch next month. I use burlap like crazy.
Brittany's going live tonight for the first time since Ashton was...
Oh, my gosh. We got to tune in for that.
Definitely. We'll be there.
Yes, if you haven't seen Brittany yet, she is one of our absolute amazing members, Kerrigan's Creations, and she adopted her first child not too long ago. So let's all give Brittany a round of applause. We are so happy and so excited. And one of these days, we will have to finally meet. Right, Alex?
Yeah.
Okay, there's our final piece of this blue. I'll
Karen
just tuck
says
it there.
Dad was right. The color looks great.
See, Dad knows what he's talking about. Dad may not be... well, he is going to be a wreath maker, so he wants to make some wreaths. But even though Dad didn't start off wanting to make wreaths, he sure as heck knows how to put colors together, especially since he's somewhat colorblind. I told you guys the story of him trying to paint Bella's room. Bella wanted a beige, and he came home, painted the entire room to surprise her. Me and Bella walk in, and we were like, oh my gosh. And he's like, do you love it? And me and Bella didn't know what to say because it was like a honey mustard yellow, orangey color. And he fights us. He fights us like crazy. He's like, no, it's not. It's beige. And me and Bella are like, Dad, we love you. We're proud of you. You've done a great job. But that's honey mustard. It was a very putrid color. It's the color in the basement, Alex.
Yeah.
Yeah, not the best color, but he tried his best. Yep, yeah. He did. He did. All right, so now you get these snowball sprays. I should have been giving item numbers. The item number for this is XS956027. Even if they're sold out, the listing is still there, which means you can purchase all of the items just by going off of the item numbers.
Lynn says, you do the most beautiful work. I've always wanted my trees to look like yours. My dream is to have one.
Oh, and you absolutely will.
I think one year... This might be far in advance.
She's been wanting to. I know.
We're gonna rent a U-Haul, and we're gonna rent a little RV, and we're gonna hop around the entire country.
That would be fun.
All of our ornaments, and we're gonna do drop-bys to your house.
What do you guys think?
We're gonna decorate your trees.
Yeah. Now that we have your address, right? For those of you that placed orders, this is only, first of all, in the continental U.S. I don't know how much a U-Haul would be to take to, let's say, like Germany or something. But obviously this would have to apply to our customers because we can't just do some digging and be a stalker and find random addresses.
We're going to have a really cool horn on our car.
Yeah, maybe.
Even though we're coming, it's going to be like a Jingle Bell song.
It'll just be on repeat. Hi, everyone. Hi, everyone.
Nick's coming.
Almost 900 of you guys. Let's see if we can do it. I love that. Come on down to Georgia. So Dad has been looking at real estate in Georgia for a while now. He loves the state of Georgia. I do as well. I really do, but I'd say my heart is in Tennessee. I love Tennessee. It was so much fun. Well, let me take that back. Driving from Texas wasn't fun, but making a pit stop, driving by the Grand Ole Opry, going through Nashville, what a blast we had. I love Tennessee. I always have, and I always will.
A lot of people love the idea. Lori said, "Can I be first?"
Right? Who said that, Lori?
Lori says, "Yay, I'll have the coffee brewing and the wine
Ooh.
cooling."
Ooh. Yes, we would have fun.
Julie says, "Yes, please, but I'm all the way over here in Oregon."
I would love to visit Oregon. Alex knows that.
Yeah.
I would love to visit Oregon one of these days. Lately, me and Alex have really wanted to go to Montana. So do we have any friends in Montana? I would love to see the mountains there. Okay, so that's with the 6 ball sprays. You get 2. Each piece broke down to 3. And then you get 3 of these. Or 1 spray, but each spray has 3. And these are snowflakes. And I think they work really well. Item number for this, these were in a couple kits, is XS983527. Love Tennessee. Yes, Tennessee is beautiful. I love Tennessee.
Linda Canterbury says, "If you're going to Georgia, stop by Alabama."
Yes, we love Alabama as well. Let us know where you guys are from. I always find that fun, right? Let us know. Because right now, we are currently in New Hampshire with a time of about 8-ish, 7:45, 7:50. Beats me, I don't know. What time is it, you guys, for you? And we'll kind of ballpark from that. So if you're in New York, Boston, same time zone as me. Come to California. So Alex was in California a month ago?
Yeah.
About a month ago?
A month ago. I love it over there.
I've always wanted to go to California. Specifically, I want to go to the Redwood Forest. Alex knows how much. I don't want that low. I'd love to go to the Redwood Forest. And I want to walk across the Golden Gate, not drive across like Alex does. Alex has driven across it once now. You didn't go this time, did you?
Well, I went once, but my friend drove me, so I made her drive over it again.
She knew how much I wanted to see it.
Take a video for Nick.
And first of all, nobody told me how foggy it is there, so she took a video. The video was like 3 seconds long. It was very pixelated. It looked like you took it off a flip phone from like 2002.
I was so excited.
It was blurry. I still got really excited. I love the Golden Gate.
Yeah,
All right.
I didn't realize that it happens often, I guess. Someone was saying that it gets foggy and cloudy over there over the gate. So
I had no idea that it was that foggy.
it was also very cold when I went too.
Was it?
Yeah, it was like 40 degrees.
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe because the water?
Every time I travel, I never look at the weather. I just assume. I'm like, oh, California's going to be so hot. And then you go.
Well, the first time we went to Dallas, you guys have heard this story before, but it was the coldest weather that you guys had in like 100 years. So we were in like our shorts and t-shirts. We got off the plane. We flew earlier in the morning, very early, from Logan in Boston, and it was like 50 degrees. And at that time in the morning, it was like, 6 in the morning,
Yeah.
which is pretty warm. And when we arrived in Texas, like midday, it was like 28 degrees there. So it was warmer in Mass than it was in Texas.
And
Go
we
figure.
Didn't bring our winter clothes. We brought.
No, we didn't.
Summer clothes.
And we got a chocolate shake
Yep.
at a diner. And speaking of that, the guy had his Vans or his like shoes on the counter. He made us a chocolate shake, and we had to describe every step along the way. He didn't know how to make a chocolate shake. Needless to say, it was the worst shake of our life. But that's how this kit turned out. So again, this is probably sold out. Somebody can let me know if there's any available. We got one more, so stick around. Don't go anywhere. So this kit might be available because we did have more of them. And this kit's only 20. Oh, I don't know if I held that up long enough. What do you think?
Yeah.
Pretty?
So pretty.
Okay.
Can barely hear Alex. I'm sorry, guys. I'm going to start yelling, so let me know if I get too loud.
Yeah, sorry, you guys. The more we know, though. Thank you for the feedback. Nick, if you and Alex come to California, you can come to my home, to my house, the Bates Motel, and I will cook for you guys. The Bates Motel? Wow. Her last name's Mary Bates.
Oh.
We would absolutely stay there. Yeah. We love, what is it, Alfred Hitchcock's Psycho,
Yeah.
Bates Motel. So you got 2 of these sprays. These are $8.49. Item number of XX8216. And because I want to spend a little bit more time with you guys, because you guys are making me laugh tonight, we're going to actually break this down. But in all honesty, what you can do is you can just stick it like that, and you're good to go, which we'll probably do the top portion of it. Let's just break down a few of these stems.
Jolynn says beautiful. Mary says beautiful wreath. Love it.
Thank you, guys. And did anybody just catch Alex saying Jolynn, but she added a little bit of music to it? You were about to say Jolene. You know what? I do want to break them all apart. Yeah, we always listen to it. Okay.
Stephania says beautiful. I love the blue and white.
I used to live in the Bay Area, California. You can experience all seasons in one day. Oh, that's probably why. Okay, so we broke the entire spray down. We'll start with one just to show you guys how much product you get from each bush. So who's a beginner with wreath making or wreath designing or just designing in general? Hands up, let me know down below. I'm going to give you guys a tip that I give the wreath community all the time. If you struggle with putting products together, one of the best things you can do is to purchase pre-made bushes or greenery. Michaels, us, other companies, it doesn't make a difference. Pre-made stuff is always easy because it's already put together for you. So if you struggle with, pairing up colors or textures, this is one of the best choices because it's all done.
So the kits are on the website. If you type in the search bar, Icy Blue Kit, that's going to bring you to this guy over here. And then if you type in the, what did I say it was? Rustic Gingham Wreath Kit, that's going to pull up this one.
Yeah, so you can use the search bar. You can also just use, you can do the drop-down menu.
People can't find it, so maybe searching it. If you search Icy Blue.
They both should be active, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I spelled Icy, I-C-Y.
Yeah, that's how you spell icy.
Okay. I was like, wait, did I not put an E? Okay.
I don't think that would throw people off that much, yeah.
I don't know. You have to look up by name. They don't show under kits.
Oh, maybe you didn't add collections. Oh, you think you did? I don't know. We'll see.
Could just be a little bit of a glitch, but yeah, they're definitely on there. They should still be on there.
Can one person find it? Let's see if one person can find it, because I checked right before the video and it was showing that they were there. So, well, let's see if one person sees it, and in that case, we're not going crazy.
We can always post the links to after, the direct link to the wreath kits.
Okay, so I see a lot of new people when it comes to wreath making. If you are somebody that is new, like I said, biggest tip I can give you is to use pre-made bundles of greenery, flowers, anything that comes in the bush form, because it's not much more expensive, because look at the amount of product you get just from one spray so far. We haven't even broken into the second, and all of the stuff is already put together. And, even if you're an experienced designer, why not make life easier? Why have to, go through trouble of putting things together and purchasing extra things when this works so well?
Barb says she just got back to Illinois from Tennessee. She rented a cabin in the Great Smoky Mountains for a few days. It was so beautiful. Ooh, that would be fun.
That would be fun. Okay, so that's one spray's worth. I don't see the kits. All right, give me 1 second. Alex can show off something. There's the blue wreath. So what kit are we looking for? Here's the Icy Blue kit, which says there is 1 available? 8 available? I can't tell.
You found it?
Rustic. Okay, so I'm going to share you guys the link. Share product page, copy. There is the second kit we're working on.
The kits also don't have finished pictures yet because we
Yes.
haven't finished the design, so it might just look like an individual product.
Yes.
But in the title, it should say wreath kit.
I didn't even think of that. So maybe that's throwing you guys off. If it says the title, the reason if there's extras, I go back and I post the picture. But I'm making this with you guys. I just pull products together. I just shared the links for both of them. But I just pull products together and we make it work. And then at the end, I take a picture if there's any leftovers, and then I post that picture. But it's time to work in the second spray.
Did you comment it?
Yes. Did they not pop up? Anybody see the links?
Oh, I just saw it.
So Debbie found the Icy Blue kit. Awesome. So I'm actually breaking them both down in their entirety. Just like that. Nice and easy. Take some more greenery. Oh, we lost a eucalyptus. Alex told me to add eucalyptus to this, but I don't think we had enough. Oh, there we go.
I don't like the smell of eucalyptus. It's actually one of like the smells that I can't stand, but I think it looks so pretty as a plant.
Well, these don't have a scent because they're fake, but Alex is talking about preserved eucalyptus.
Oh yeah, just like eucalyptus in general.
Yeah, she doesn't like eucalyptus. It's one of my favorite smells. It does make a mess though, because we used to use it in floral school all the time.
Oh no, no one can hear me. Sorry guys, I'm trying to yell, so I don't know how loud I'm being or if you can hear me.
Yeah, we got to figure out that double mic situation.
All right, everyone found the kit, so that's good.
One thing down, another problem arises. Okay, just working in the remainder of these. Joan found the kit, awesome. So notice that big mess that we have in the middle. See that mess? It's not going to matter. Do you know why? Because that's where the bow's going to go. So don't let it concern you. I know lots of wreath makers out there get stressed out each step along the way. I only worry about my designs when I hang it up. You know, in the meantime, I don't worry about it at all because, you know, I feel like wreaths go through their ugly phase. Would you agree with me on that, Alex?
Yeah.
You know, if I ever call Alex up and I'm like, do you like this color for this or whatever the case may be, you know, often she's like, oh, I don't like the way this looks. And I always tell her, wait. So she's even impatient when it comes to it. But for the rest of you guys, don't let it bother you up until the very end. If when you hang the wreath up, it looks ugly, then you have a problem. But always have hope.
Robin said, I made a huge white wreath for a customer. I was nervous and said to myself, I need Nick.
Yes. Okay, a couple more pieces of this and then we work in our bow. And that's another good thing about the wreath community. And I want to make sure that we announce that enough because I don't want you guys to miss out because we won't open it up again till spring. But at the end of each month, you know, 2 days ago, we posted our monthly critique. And that's where we actually have members submit a photo of any design they would like being critiqued. And I let them know things that I would change, you know, things that I would do different, you know, design techniques that I would recommend, things to add, things to take away, as well as photography. Photography is one of the most important things with designing. And if you struggle with that, you know, I kind of help you guys out a little bit. We have several videos talking about how I take pictures of my wreaths in the group, and we're also going to do an updated version as well. And Dad this week, with all the orders going out, all the wreaths going out, I'm going to have Dad record a shipping boxing video. He's done a couple. We'll have a new one for Dad though. So I'm going to show you guys 2 different bows that you can do with this. The first one, we created 2 loops, right? Now we're creating 2 more on either side. So that's 4 loops. Now we'll create 1 more on either side, which you can make smaller. Let's do a different bow. So that's 1 more. And this one's only about 2.5 inches. And our infamous button loop, which goes right in the middle.
Sorry, Joe asked, why do you put the greenery in first and then the bow? And other times you put the bow in first and fill around it. Great
question. And truth be told, it's whatever I'm feeling in the moment or whatever's my hand's closest to. I don't put much thought into it. Some designs you have to be a little bit more particular, especially if you're doing, you know, a bow that's going to be, you know, up front and center and it's going to be a showstopper. You don't want to obscure that too much. But I'd say the majority of my designs, I actually like my bows to be nestled in a little bit. And by working in the greenery, it also helps to gauge the size of the bow. So you can create a rinky-dink bow, and then you're going to have to kind of be comparable to that with the greenery in the end. So whereas if you work in your greenery first, and you kind of, you know, create an overall size, in the end, you can create as big or as little of a bow as you want.
Tracy said maybe Nick could clone himself and come decorate all of our houses for Christmas at the same time.
Right? Guys, I can't even finish my own house. How am I going to go to your house? But Alex has wanted me to travel. I think she wants to travel. That's what it is, you guys. Because she comes to all of the wreath events that we go to. She comes to, you know, everything. Alex just likes to come. And then when it comes time to work, she's like, but I want to enjoy it. All right. So there's one bow. That's one bow technique. And I want you guys to let me know which of the two you like better. So that's a simple wreath kit. This is, Alex just kicked a bucket. At least I don't sound like I'm inside the bucket today, right? So $27 for this kit. This one is $55 exactly, right?
Yep.
And I want to do one more bow. So let's do our final bow. Love this gingham wreath. That does look pretty with that bow. I think I like that bow. Should we just keep that bow?
I like that bow. It looks good.
All right. I'll show you guys one more bow. How do you win a mystery box? Random or from our phone number. So Amanda, it's completely random. The reason I like when you guys text is that way I can alert you guys with anything, and I can text you right there, right then, letting you know that you won. So for those of you that would like a mystery box, again, let me know and text me. You can text me at that number in the description, 978-396-9150. So this bow is going to be traditional, and you could do a funky bow for this as well. But you guys have to tell me which of the two bows you like better.
So I'm gonna go find Nick's comment, guys, and pin the link for you.
For the kits?
Yes. We have some people who can't find it. Oh, I can't go back that far. Sorry.
Here, I'll share one, and then it should be right next to it. Oh, one sec. Okay, well, that's not going to work. Paste. There's the icy blue kit. I just got to wait for that to refresh now. And while that happens, I'll make the bow. That's enough loops for me. People are saying traditional. There we go.
Jill says the second one, it's fantastic. Teresa says, I absolutely love the gingham.
All right, I love that too. And this gingham, I don't think we've sold a single roll since we've gotten it. But come spring, I know that's going to change. I know Christmas ribbons, we have some pretty Christmas ribbons in that, this doesn't, doesn't do it justice. But for spring and summer, or just everyday wreaths, when we're going to create a couple everyday wreaths, this is the perfect ribbon. Take our second bow. This is known as a traditional bow. We'll secure that here. I didn't do too many loops, and all of my loops are slightly off. So don't be too particular and too hard on yourselves, because it's still going to turn out pretty. Fluff it out. But I want you guys to tell me which of these two you like better. I mean, this honestly could just be an everyday wreath too, right?
Yeah.
If you wanted to. Take your tails, run your fingers through them. Hey, Valerie from Long Island. How many loops did you just do? I'd say 4 or 5 on either side. We got 3, 6, 9, 10. So 5 on either side. And that's this technique.
They're both pretty. I think I like the first bow better.
You like the first one too? I think so too. Something different, right?
Yeah.
And a little bit less covered. It just shows off that greenery. So here is the second kit. $27 with that kit, and you get free shipping over $119. So I'm going to share that link. Selena says traditional bow. Thank you, Selena, for watching. And your order went out yesterday, right? Yesterday, yep. So which one I shared the icy blue. Let's do the rustic gingham. Okay. Share product page. Comment down below. And we gotta wait so I can pin it. That way nobody misses out. Alex is just like this right now, you guys. Here's that one. This one turned out pretty too. So don't forget, even though these are kits and we sell the supplies, we also sell our finished designs on Etsy. You can purchase them. I'll post a link down below. Be sure to follow me on Instagram and subscribe to me on YouTube. You never know what can happen. We could lose Facebook tomorrow. Knock on wood, we don't. Cold here in Massachusetts too, Dad says. Did I even share that link? Did it not go through? I thought it did. Oh, well.
You had it shared. Oh, it did. I just see it.
You see it now? Wow, that was late. I don't see it. I'm stressing.
I just pinned it.
Oh, you pinned it? Oh, you pinned it. All right, never mind. See, that's why I couldn't find it.
I just pinned it.
Oh, okay. So here's this first kit. Here is the second one. Thank you guys for the likes and shares. Let me know. I think I like the other bow. So I'm going to take this off, and then if there's any left, I'm going to put pictures of it with the first bow. But that's traditional. Alex doesn't like it as much as this one, and I agree with her on that. Few times that we agree or see eye to eye, and this is one of them, so we can't take it for granted.
Matt says, oh, where'd it go? Matt says, wow, I love that ribbon, smaller size.
Yeah, right?
Hi, Matt. Your order also went out today, too.
It did, and your other order went out either yesterday or the day before, I think.
Sally goes, oh no, Alex picked the bucket?
You guys have said that I've sounded like I'm drowning in a bucket lately, so there you have it, right? That's the way I like it. So I'll take some pictures while, you guys are still here. I want to show you the wreath that we made earlier for the exclusive wreath community. So here we have a gingerbread wreath, and I absolutely love it. This is going to a new home tomorrow, so thank you for the order. But in case you guys are interested in the tutorial, you can see it at Nick's in Nick's exclusive wreath community, but you can learn more about the group at nicksseasonaldecor.com. Group is $25 a month. You have access to thousands of exclusive videos and new 16 to 18 new tutorials a month. Alex is stepping on the wires. I do that every day. She's laughing too, so it's shaky. I do that every day, and I'm always like, people are going to think I'm farting. But you can learn more at our website. So go get your kits. Go get your supplies. We have many more exciting things coming your way. I love you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, everyone.
Good night, everyone.